So I saw your Pinterest page, which describes you as an artistic entrepreneur with a focus on building an organic living world TTRPG. Maybe we can start there.
Okay.
What's a TTRPG?
Traditional tabletop role-playing game. Like Dungeons and Dragons. Pathfinder.
Okay.
That's the one to play if you're into the fantasy hybrid sci-fi stuff. You want to play Pathfinder. There's a lot of good games out there, though. There's like Call of Cthulhu, if you like the Lovecraftian horror kind of stuff.
Right.
There's like Cyberpunk, if you like the video game kind of thing. Marvel, you know. Anything that's in a video game is a tabletop role-playing game as well. There's a Pokemon, like...
Oh, wow.
It goes on and on, yeah.
Wasn't Cyberpunk originally a TTRPG?
Yeah, I believe it started in Shadowrun, and that was back in like the 70s and 80s. I have a bunch of those books.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's when they started playing with like dimensional physics and weird magic hybrid tech things going on like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Cool. All right. And what's an organic living world?
So the living world traditionally is classified as like a text-based, server-based background game that's happening on top of a few groups playing in the world. But the focus is on the meta. You know, like I'm mining X square Z and getting so many resources and building a fortress over here. And now we have an army and like big things happening.
Yeah.
Where like one little character in that doesn't really, you know what I mean, compute too well. So that's a traditional living world.
Okay.
But an organic living world, what we're doing is it's multiple games like an MMO that are interwoven into a concurrent campaign. They're just in different places at different times, things like that. But they have overlapping or lateral effect from one game to the next.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
Have you ever seen Westworld?
The movie?
The TV show with Anthony Hopkins and
no, I don't think so. Maybe I have. I don't remember, honestly.
Okay, well, so the premise of the show is that it's it's an interesting show because it's a blend of Western and also futuristic science fiction.
Okay.
You know? And so, like, they execute that really, really well. And basically, Westworld is a city that you can go to, and there's a bunch of robots that look like humans.
Right. And,
you know, some people go in there and they indulge in their fantasies and whatever. But it's interesting because, like, each of the robots has a story and like a backstory, and all of their stories are interconnected with all the other robots. And it gets really interesting because, I mean, as far as I can tell, I'm like halfway through season 2 right now, and they made 4 seasons and it's been canceled recently, which is a travesty.
Yeah. But
as far as I can tell, the stories aren't just interwoven between the robots. Like the stories happen between, you know, the humans and the robots, and everyone's stories is kind of interconnected like that. And so, I don't know, it just reminded me of that. So
yeah, it's trippy.
Cool. Yeah.
The theme sounds like something out of Call of Cthulhu, though. Some alien, weird tech, hybrid Western. That sounds like you could do that well in that game. Yeah. Or Blades in the Dark. That's another one.
Yeah, so I saw that you play Blades in the Dark and also Starfinder.
Yeah, Starfinder's the sci-fi version of Pathfinder, but they're across like platforms. Right. So you can interweave anything from one system to the next. It's a like legacy system. Take something from Pathfinder, put it in Starfinder, take something and vice versa, you know what I mean?